Christian Slater, Patrick Gibson star in the highly anticipated prequel Dexter, Original Sin. So this series takes place 15 years before audiences first met Dexter from the original award-winning series outstarring Michael C. Hall. So it follows a young Dexter, played very well by Patrick Gibson, as he evolves from college student to serial-killing vigilante. Slater stars as Dexter's father, a homicide detective who teaches his son an ethical code for killing. Is there such a thing? In the series premiere, Dexter comes clean with his dad.
Dad, these hunting trips don't work for me anymore.
What do you mean?
Animals aren't enough. These feelings I have, I can't ignore them.
No, it's too soon.
You taught me the code to help me channel my urges. What's the point if I can't even use it?
Killing a person, it's not that simple. Once you do it, it can't be undone.
That's a wild show.
Once you do it, it can't be undone. Patrick Gibson and Christian Slater are here. You guys were telling us that that was the first day of shooting.
Yeah.
I'm curious, guys, about this ethical code for killing and Harry's rationalization for his son. Dad of the year.
That's one of the topics in the news right now, Gayle.
Yes. Yes.
No, it's very prevalent. Well, you know, Harry is he's a cop.
Yes.
He's seen a lot of people get away with things that they shouldn't have gotten away with. So he tries to channel Dexter's bloodlust in that kind of direction. And when you think about it, you know, imagine how many more serial killers there would be in Miami if not for Dexter.
See, he's already justifying it. He's good. He's very good.
Yeah, there'd be 150 more serial killers there.
And I'm curious, Patty, about your process getting in the mind of a serial killer, because some of the lines are so great. You said, visiting your first crime scene felt like Christmas morning. You got an itch that money can't scratch. Never forget your first time. It was an older woman.
Yep.
And the book American Psycho made him smile. How do you channel that? What do you do with this?
You know, I think like so much of it.
And you're both very good at it too, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think so much of it is in the writing. You know, Clyde he's written 6 seasons of the show. So
Yeah, but it has to do with the acting too. Stop
there's a bit of that in there.
Where you deliver it, yes.
But it does make it easier when the writing is great. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think it's so fun to play a character who's kind of constrained by society's expectation of him day to day, and then when you do these kill scenes, he is finally able to be himself, and so there's like a oddly liberating quality about it, which is a bizarre thing to say when you are a serial killer. But yeah,
cathartic.
That was kind of the
It's cathartic.
The way in.
So you guys are great as father and son here on the show. I'm curious, did you have to, was there work ahead of time to get into those roles, or did you just show up and you played them?
I mean, we did start the show together, which was very nice. We went to Miami, and that scene was the first scene that we shot, so that was kind of a good bonding father-son.
Really? That was the first one? Wow.
Scene, yeah, and then we kind of, you know, we figured out I figured out how he likes to work, he figured out how I like to work, and we basically like just to have a good time.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So pretend hunting.
What's great about the dynamic of father and son is it forces people to grapple with the idea of what they would do when a loved one makes bad decisions. You say that you want your character to be all about unconditional love.
Exactly.
How so?
Yes.
Yeah, that's certainly how I've described Harry. I mean, I think with this type of show, you know, you do get to explore more about Harry. I think in the original show, he was a character that you would get glimpses of.
The backdrop.
Somebody who is in Dexter's mind. Now you actually get to learn more about his past and what kind of motivates him and the traumas that he suffered, which you know, lead to, I think, his unconditional love of Dexter.
You know what also I think is great about this is that you don't have to have seen the first Dexter to really get it right away.
Yeah.
I mean, and so you sort of draw us in the very beginning, Patty, and how your character develops. You said that the kill rooms are Dexter's safe space.
Yeah, which is...
You seem to be enjoying this quite a bit.
See the smile on his face?
As someone who's a former magician, you seem to be enjoying this quite a bit.
What are you working out?
That is my dark secret of my past. But yeah, you know, I think getting to see Dexter, because in the original he was so confident and had kind of developed his system so well.
Yeah.
So to see him kind of finding his feet, and especially in that like awkward phase in your life
Yes.
when you're like not quite an
Stumbling
adult,
around
you're
like
not quite a teenager.
A baby deer.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a young fawn.
Exactly, young fawn. Yeah.
The echoes, though, and the mannerisms are great. You must have
Yeah.
watched a lot of the earlier shows to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, kind of from when I got the role, or when I was kind of auditioning, I just did nothing but watch Michael, and I edited out the audio of all his lines and just listened to it.
Well, you two are incredible in it.
And you nailed it.
Christian
Thank
Slater,
you. Yeah,
Patrick
right?
Gibson, thank you
You
so
did
much.